This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up, back with another one. So, today I'm going to show you this clip of Jasmine Crockett and Stephen A. clashing. Check this clip out.
How Jasmine Crockett chooses to express herself, I'm like, is that going to help your district in Texas? Aren't you there to find a way to get stuff done as opposed to just being an impediment to what Trump wants? How much work goes into that? I'm just going to go off about Trump, cuss him out every chance I get, say the most derogatory, incendiary things imaginable, and that's my day's work. That ain't work. Work is saying that's the man in power. I know what his agenda is. I'm not exactly in a position to stop him since the Republicans have the Senate and the House. But maybe if I'm willing to work with this man, I might get something out of it for my constituency. Because like Joe Manchin said, he's there to represent, or was there for 15 years to represent.
I had a conversation with Stephen A. And I said that I would be more judicious in the way that I critique the things he said. And I would only do it if it rose to the level of something I needed to say something about. It's interesting that he chose Jasmine Crockett. Now, she doesn't serve in any leadership position. She's in the minority party. I wonder why he didn't single out, for instance, the President of the United States. And is he serving his constituents, the people that voted for him, by, I don't know, attacking a comedian and maligning a comedian, or maligning the opposition, the Democratic Party, or rambling in front of generals and the Navy? How is his constituents served? Does he serve his constituents like Mike Johnson, who constantly calls recesses so he won't have to deal of the matters of Congress? Or Jim Jordan, who's been in Congress for 18 years and never has written one piece of legislation in 18 years. I wonder why it isn't those people that he singled out. We're never going to argue about the efficacy of Congress. I think we have an agreement there. I think that they are not effective. I think that they don't do the job. I think that they don't represent their constituents well. But Jasmine Crockett is a member of the minority party. She holds no power. Her party doesn't have any power. She's not at the top of the minority party. She's a very junior congressman. So why would it be her that you would single out? Her job to represent her constituents. When you're in the opposition party, the minority party, your job is to object and to be loud, to be a fly in the orbit, to gum up the works. She's doing what it is she has the power to do, what's in her capacity to do, what's in her bandwidth to do. This is what she's supposed to do. She's supposed to make it harder and make it louder. That's what she does. She represents her constituents by being a member of the opposition party and to, by definition, oppose. I don't care in any paradigm you look at. Leadership starts at the top and goes down. Stephen A. Smith would have you believe it starts at the bottom.
What's up? So what are my thoughts about this? Here's the thing. Stephen A. is no stranger to controversy. He's made a name for himself by being loud, confident, and unfiltered on camera. That approach has earned him a lot of attention, but also criticism from people who feel like he sometimes crosses a line or dominates conversations in a way that doesn't sit right with everyone. When you have voices like D.L. Hughley and Roland Martin weighing in, it adds a layer of accountability, especially when they represent strong cultural perspectives. And then someone like Jasmine Crockett stepping in makes the moment even more interesting, because now you've got political voices mixing into a media conversation. This whole exchange is a good reminder that public commentary has real impact, and folks aren't just going to let things slide when they feel misrepresented or unheard. It also speaks to how media figures and political leaders don't live in separate bubbles anymore. Everything's connected. What's wild is how fast these reactions move online now. A single take can spark multiple responses in just hours. That shows the power of platforms and why people are being more intentional about speaking up. Whether you agree or not, it's healthy to have that balance and pushback. Okay, so drop a comment, smash that like button, and make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video.